Hello awesome students! Welcome to English video learning program for housekeeping. In this video, you will learn about listening to verbal briefing in housekeeping. The objective of this video learning program is to assist students in overcoming problems that commonly occurs while listening to verbal briefing. First, you will have listening section about the materials, then we continue with practicing your pronunciation by repeating several vocabularies. Without any further ado, let's get started! Practice makes perfect. The linen maintenance team at Center Hotel held weekly briefing on Monday morning to discuss about the linen report. Good morning, everyone. It's nice to see you again today. As we know, today is the weekly briefing schedule of our housekeeping team. Before I begin, I'd like to mention the guest I met yesterday. He arrived right away from South Korea. He gave off the impression of being someone who is extremely well known. I noticed that he was being followed by many bodyguards. However, he approached me and said that the service and hospitality in this hotel are excellent, thanks to all of you. He also wore our merchandise when he went to his other activity. 10 minutes later.
Miss Ratna, I apologize for interrupting. I think we are running out of time since we only have 5 minutes left to work.
Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Let's get to the main point. Today, I would like to discuss about the linen report deficiency that I discovered yesterday. Yesterday evening, I independently examined each room. Today, I'll describe what I discovered. Today's discussion, however, is focused on room 120. When I inspected the room yesterday, I discovered that the linen had not been changed for 6 hours since the guest departure. Who is in charge of room 120?
I am in charge of room 120, miss. First and foremost, I apologize for the inconvenience I caused yesterday. I admit that I acted irresponsibly. Due to the guest's request for new towels, I neglected to check the linens in room 120. However, I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
I appreciate you for acknowledging your responsibility. The tailor room team also has reported about repaired linen that already prepared for reuse in room 120. Please accept and take the linen.
Yes, Miss Ratna. I will carry out your orders properly.
I also requested that the linen influx and outflux register need to be properly maintained, as there was an error in reporting last month.
As the person in charge of managing the register of linen influx and outflux, I will be wiser in managing it, miss.
Right? Lastly, do you have any questions regarding today's briefing?
No, Miss Ratna. Thank you.
Alright, let's just wrap up today's briefing. Thank you for your attention and please keep up the hard work. The case study above is an illustrative example of listening to verbal briefing. However, do you notice anything that doesn't seem ideal in the case study above? Yes, awesome! What was not ideal in the previous scene was the long-winded delivery of briefing materials from the supervisor. Therefore, how should the ideal briefing for the case study above? Now pay close attention to the scene and the explanation, students. Good morning, everyone. It's nice to see you again today. As we know, today is the weekly briefing schedule of our housekeeping team. Today, I would like to discuss about the linen report deficiency that I discovered yesterday. From the scene earlier, we can see that after greeting the attendants, the supervisor directly focuses on the main point. Focus on main points. Briefing doesn't require much time. Rather than getting sidetracked, let's concentrate on what you are trying to say in the briefing. In the previous scene, the supervisor directly gets right to the point by saying, I would like to discuss about. It's time to practice your pronunciation. The speaker will pronounce several vocabularies each twice, and make sure to repeat what the speaker says in the audio. Repair, repair. Sorting, sorting. Discuss, discuss. Records, records. Maintenance, maintenance. Report, report. Deficiency, deficiency. Students, now let's check out your comprehending after watching the case study above. Make sure you answer the questions correctly. What should the linen attendant do when the supervisor is long-winded and delivering? A. Tell the supervisor that we ran out of time politely. B. Yelling to supervisor. C. Stop listening to the supervisor. D. Talk with other staffs. That's right. The answer is A. Tell the supervisor that we ran out of time politely. What should the supervisor do after greeting the staffs? A. Apology. B. Talk about the guest. C. Focus on main points. D. Being mad at staffs. That's right. The answer is C. Focus on main points. What is the main point discussed in the briefing case above? A. Food and beverage. B. Safety and security, C. Complex complaint, D. Linen report. That's right. The answer is D. Linen report. When the briefing was held in the case study above, A. Monday evening, B. Monday morning, C. Tuesday morning, D. Wednesday morning. That's right. The answer is B. Monday morning. Why does the supervisor request that the linen influx and outflux registers be properly maintained? A. Because there was an error in reporting last month. B. Nothing. C. The guest demand. D. To make a good impression. That's right. The answer is A. Because there was an error in reporting last month. Congratulations, students! You have finished the last section. Don't forget to keep practicing to improve your English skill. Therefore, we hope this material can be implemented well in the future to overcome its challenge. We will meet again in the next video learning program. Good luck!